What's up guys, it's Jason D'Souza again. I'm coming back to you with a brand new video of my first full week as a real estate agent, a full-time real estate agent in 2018. So I'm excited to share with you guys what I've done this week and what I plan to do in the future. So if you watched my previous video, you'll know that I only made $12,000 last year in 2017 because I was finishing my master's degree, finishing my master's thesis, and I wasn't able to fully dedicate my time. And actually my real estate partner was able to hold those transactions for me and actually complete them while I was finishing up my schooling. And you'll also know that for the last few months I've been working on the back end of real estate so that the business can run efficiently this year in 2018. So what I plan on doing is documenting each week how I'm doing and what I'm doing in real estate to show you guys the process and if things work for me or not. So today is January 7th, 2018. Let me show you guys. Right there. Right there. And I'm going to be sharing with you what I've done so far for this week. The first and most important thing that I've already started to do is to learn and memorize my scripts. The reason why this is such an important part of real estate is because you need to be able to handle objections or any disagreements that buyers and sellers have with you. For instance, when you're giving a listing presentation and a seller says, hey, you know what, I don't like the idea that you're getting a 3% commission, how about we drop it down to a 2? Well, how are you going to handle that? Are you going to just say, okay, or are you actually going to put up a fight? Another one would be, oh, I already have a friend in real estate that can help me out, so sorry, but I don't need your services. Or what about if someone said, hey, you know what, we noticed that you're selling houses, but not in our area, and we don't think that you know our area very well to be able to sell it for what we want. Are you going to just accept that? That's why it's so important to know your scripts before you go into real estate. You want to be able to handle any problems that come up right off the bat. You need to know everything that's going to be said before it's even said by certain buyers and sellers. The second thing that I did was establish a farming area. And I did this by looking around the areas that were near me, and I actually calculated which ones were having a higher turnover rate. Keep in mind that this doesn't have to be an area that you live in. And the reason for that is because if you find out that your area that you're living in has a low turnover rate, the likeliness of houses selling in that area aren't very likely. You also want to make sure that the area isn't saturated with 1 or 2 dominant agents that are marketing the area. People already know these agents because they've seen their postcards or letterheads, or even if those agents have door knocked in that area, they have already made friends with those people. So it's going to be harder for you to break in. So the third thing that I did was I started dropping off flyers in my marketing area. And because of the new year and I was getting things ready, I actually started late. And to give you an idea, my marketing area has around 1,000 houses. So I kind of slacked on the first few days of this year, and because of that, it ended up costing me more time in the long run because I was trying to catch up with the houses that I wasn't dropping flyers off at. So this past Friday, I walked for 5.5 hours to try to catch up with the number of houses that I had to drop off for this week. So don't do what I did, and make sure that you actually stay on track. And I know that's going to be a huge struggle for a lot of people. I know things come up, but you have to be consistent with what you do in all of your marketing, and the best way to do that is to have a schedule. The fourth thing that I'm working on are postcards that are going to be sent out. So I'm working with a company right now to get 12 postcards created for this coming year, and I'm going to be sending those out, and hopefully that will grab some people's attention. And notice how I am putting the farming with postcards. So when they see my flyer, they'll also see my postcard. And when they see my face on those and my partner's face, then they will put that connection together. They'll feel more comfortable and more familiar with both of us. And the last thing that I did this week was show land with my partner to a buyer. Now, one thing that I worry about with buyers is them not having a pre-qualification letter, which you should always have a buyer that is pre-qualified before you start showing them property, for not only just purchasing ability, but also because of safety, because you don't know what their intentions are with you. So it's always important to have a pre-qualification from a buyer that is looking to purchase any type of property or land. So those are the 5 updates that I have for you guys this week, and I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give a like. If you have any questions, leave one in the comment section. I'll be answering any. And also, please subscribe. I would love to see you guys on my journey as I continue as a new agent in 2018. So I will see you guys later, and see you in the next video.